season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd-Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And here's Thompson following the three-pointer by Freak. Green with a screen for Thompson. Thompson is double. And there's the feed to Green. Livingston passes to Ezeli, and that one's good.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ben's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Spates is checked in. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
That's good.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
So it's the Hornets now, following the score by Golden State. They get it back. Hansbrough battles through traffic and lays it in. Hansbrough's got his first points of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Spates kicks to Livingston. Spates sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Livingston, that's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Freak. 6 points for him. And it's Spates with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And that one's good. Freak.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
Yeah, he was giving up a lot of size in that particular matchup, but showed the excellent ability to get off that shot despite the disadvantage in size. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one.
And here's Freak on his experience as a one-and-done college player. Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories like this, I'm sure. Subbed in for Lee. Then for the Warriors, Festus Ezeli. He's jacked in for Bogut. Harrison Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Sean Livingston. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The Splash Brothers are the guards. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Ezeli in at the 5. And it's Freak missing. A nice bounce back here for Harrison Barnes, Clark, in year 3. Moved into the starting lineup last year and really responded.
Yeah, he did. I think he benefited from the new system. He was miscast as an isolation scorer, but when he can spot up for threes and catch the ball on the move, that's his game.
And Walker kicks to Freak. Right side, Williams. Here's Zeller. Walker with a clean look. Offensive rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down. Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
I'll tell you what, Harrison Barnes, very, athletic. He certainly passes the eye test. And with his size, he can punish smaller wings and create mismatches. And then also he can play some small ball power forward at times as well with the way they like to space the floor.
Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Charlotte. The Warriors also with a sub. Spates checked in for Green.
And you talk about Harrison Barnes overall. He had a nice uptick in his rebounding last year, and that was a goal of his. He wanted to get his activity level up. And oftentimes the difference between being good and great is just making those small incremental improvements in different facets of your game.
Jeremy Lin, he's checked in for Kemba Walker. And it's Freak missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Curry, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Curry's got 11 points in the quarter.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
There's a screen by Hansbrough. Lin kicks to Freak. Lets it go with a three. Tries again. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Hansbrough.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Charlotte has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Curry against Batum. Hansbrough. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Here's Thompson. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Utah.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well. I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the
He caught it!
My goodness. That three cut the deficit going into halftime. They're not going away.
And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Warriors lead by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
And we've seen some good numbers for Freak. 12 points and 1 rebound. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
On the floor now for Charlotte, and then for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Freak, he's in at the point. Cody Zeller out there with Tyler Hansbrough. Then it's Jeremy Lin, and it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Passes it to Freak from 10 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. When you think about Sean Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
1:30 left to play in the third. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Lynn. The 10-footer finds the target.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Livingston kicks to Green. They set the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by Thompson.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Picked by Zeller. Down low, here's Hansbrough. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ezeli's checked in. After making it to the playoffs in 2014, the Hornets couldn't repeat the feat in 2015. A slow start probably, Greg, more than anything else did in it.
Really disappointing season coming in with such high expectations, and 33 and 49 just not good enough to get into the playoffs in any season.
Hansbrough against Green. And a wide open look for Freak. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Now here's Freak. 12 points for him. Now Curry. 11 feet away and misses it off the right side of the rim. The shot, no good.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. He's checked in for Andrew Bogut. And so here's Charlotte. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Barnes is the stretch four with Green in the middle. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Iguodala in at the small forward position. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Warriors?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
It's been a nice game for Jefferson. He has 8 points and 2 steals as well.
Good on the shot.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Hornets trail by 8. Freak dishes to Batum. Freak kicks to Williams. They set the pick. Outside Batum. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way.
You know, they built their lead here by doing all the little things well.
And one of those little things, Clark, has been rebounding. They've come out and taken complete control of that glass. Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Freak kicks to Williams. He dishes it to Freak. And right through it goes.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Curry kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Outside Curry. Feeds to Iguodala. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. That's good. And the Warriors lead by 12.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
So we see the Warriors taking the game.
Yes, Kevin, here.
The 2K Sports postgame show.